In D&D though, not believing the gods are real takes an incredible amount of denial.
I totally get what this creator's saying, but the Forgotten Realms lore actually accounts for some atheists being in the population. In fact, there's an entire book on the subject. And you're like, yeah, Jenny, that just applies to the Forgotten Realms books. It probably doesn't apply to D&D lore. Wrong. It's actually mentioned in the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide for 5th edition. In the Forgotten Realms, which is the default setting for D&D, when you die, you get to go to this plane of existence where you petition your particular god or whatever god you feel most connected with to come take you to their version of an afterlife, to their plane. And hopefully that god hears your cry and comes and gets you and swoops you away to your new afterlife. Unless, of course, you don't believe in the gods or you're in denial about their very existence. Then a different fate awaits you in the city of the dead. You are then absorbed into the wall of the faithless, which is really described brutally as being a worse fate than going into the 9 hells. You'll be stuck there in pain and smashed against other bodies, held together by some type of green goo or something, and experiencing pain for all of eternity. And all the faces cry out and scream into the void, into the city of the dead, and that's all they can hear is the screaming and suffering until they lose their voice. Now, while I think this is a super interesting piece of lore, I've been informed that it has been retconned and removed from the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide. But not from my paper copy. If you're interested in knowing more about this super interesting piece of lore, check out the book. I think it's called Crucible, The Trial of the Mad King, or Cyric, Trial of the Mad King.